Yo, what's up guys? MC Chronix here with another video. This time we got the Mighty Number 9 Robot Factory, which is pretty much all the robots are gone crazy, and you got like three bosses all in one stage. So the first one's just kind of like this beam here, you see, and the button opens up. I recommend Ice Gun, does damage over time once again. So this thing just kind of drops enemies, and then once you defeat the enemies it's dropped, it opens up a button, and then you have a certain amount of time to inflict the damage on the button. So pretty much Ice Gun all the way. Pop off the enemies when it opens the button, jump in, mash square, and absorb when it turns pink. That's pretty quick. So that's the first step. The second one is pretty much like the first boss you ever face in the game, but he's like a little hyper, you know, he's a little crazy. So here I started off with the Ice Gun because I was wearing it from the last mission, but the best weapon is Brandish, the sword. Here to avoid, you stand at the end, dodge the rock going to the right side towards the wall, and it's very easy to avoid. Here you can sword these little things, no problem. Getting his ass hit square. So here he's doing it again, see, dash all the way at the end, wait for the first rock, dash under it, go back in, do your damage. This thing here, so first sequence, you go all the way to the end, he pops it up, then you dash right under him. See, just like that. Then he falls, that's how you avoid the damage there. So it's kind of just like a modified version of the first boss. Break out the sword, he takes a lot of damage. Finally, this guy's a pain in the ass. It's kind of like the button, but with a series of these big fucking robots. Electricity is key. You see this, guys? You see all the damage I did right off the bat? You get in there with the electricity. He's got these fists, one that flies from above, one that goes forward. The way to avoid it is to dash under on the second time, and to avoid the fist one is just kind of do footsies. And ice on the button once again. So it's kind of like the same thing as the first button. So electricity on the boss, and then ice one. So you see like right away how low it is in life? I almost like crushed it real quick. Here it gets more complicated, kind of like phase 2. So he shields up so you can't hit the button, and then he does rockets. So the trick is to go against the grain as the conveyor belt. So see, you keep your switch there. So whichever direction it's pulling you, you want to fight the other way. This is kind of like reaction, you know? You're fighting the conveyor and then he's dropping rockets everywhere. It's kind of like you probably will take a bit of damage here, but do your best to avoid it, you know? Just on reaction. Go against the grain of the conveyor and try to avoid it. Now he's about to open his eye again. Now the electricity is a little less effective because I'm only hitting him with one peg of electricity. His eye is a little like more narrow. Let's see now, 2 pegs, a lot more effective. So just do your best to dodge the fist, dash under. I'm doing a terrible job here avoiding it, but it's pretty much jump over the first fist, dash under the second fist, while avoiding the one that plows you like a hammer there. Here, to be honest, I think this is unavoidable, because he goes right up against the wall. It's kind of like a punish to not having beat it in a certain amount of time. That's what I'm assuming it is. So I think you have to assume that you have to like prepare to take a bit of damage when you see that attack come in. You can't jump that high, and you can't dash out of the way, so that's pretty much it. Electricity guy, electricity on the eye, and then ice on the fucking button. Those are the key tricks I can give you. Mash square like hell, and that's it for Mighty Number 9 Robot Factory. On to the next one. Peace.